Nice.
Yes, we're ready. We can start.
Right. So should we start? Okay.
Yeah.
So hi guys, welcome to this webinar. Now most of you, I can see some familiar faces like Surbhi, Parul and Dimple and all this, but most of you are new here and it's really, I'm so happy to see you, and we are more overwhelmed to see the response on the group about more and more, people wanting, so many women wanting to start their own business. I'm sure more people will join in, but then we can't work as per IST. I have committed to for a certain time to you, so I have to stick to my time, right? So it's okay. We have the recording, so people who join in late can watch the recording later, the part that they missed. So now, for those of you who don't know me and who are seeing me for the first time, and first of all, I'm hoping that you're as happy to be here as we are happy to be here with you. So I sincerely hoping that, guys. And having said that, my name is Meenal and she's Swapnali. And both of us are running, we are co-founders of this platform, this Arali platform, where we are Arali workshops, which we started with just one workshop of cold processed soaps, right? And from there, in about a couple of years, we have grown to more than 70 workshops today: skincare, art and craft, candles, and a lot of other things. And also, we have the most importantly, we have over 60,000 students who are quite happily doing learning skills with us. Many of them have started their own brands. Most of them, many of them have even onboarded with us, for business coaching and stuff like that. We'll talk about that later. But just to tell you that this is how we started. We started at around the end of the second lockdown. It's been almost 2 years now, and we've gotten a far distance from where we were at that time, when online learning and e-learning, and so, as we say, was just catching up. And more and more people, and we all know what happened during that time. A lot of households lost their incomes because of retrenchment or whatever. So and one happy thing came out of it for me. One happy thing came out of it is that I got to meet so many beautiful women like you, and I was at least a little bit inspirational in making you start your own business. I'm not boasting, but the kind of reviews I hear every day and the kind of things that women say to me every day, women have even gone ahead and said that you changed my life. I was at a very bad crossroad in my life. I mean, when I hear that, I'm so touched, guys. And I'm so grateful to God that, He has introduced me to all of you so that I could do something. And some women are, I feel, they say that women are equal to men, but no, I don't think women are equal to men. We women are far above men, because we are doing so much more than a man can ever do. I believe in that. I mean, if your husbands are anywhere around, guys, please forgive me for saying that, but I believe that. So anyways, so then let me tell you a little bit about myself. Now, since we're talking about art and craft, I have been making candles for the last 25 years. I started with, basics of candle, basic materials that we used to get back then. No Google, no Amazon, nothing going physically. And that's how I've started my journey. And I will just tell you, I will not talk about my life, because that will be boring for you. But then around 2013-14, I started a private limited company, where we sold, where we had it was an apparel e-commerce, where I did something called shibori, which is a Japanese art of tie and dye. So now that business, in the first year itself, I got a I achieved a revenue of 1.3 crores. And then the next 2.5 years that I carried on this business was like, it was just an uphill task for me. I mean, uphill journey for me, not task, uphill journey for me. So that was an e-commerce business, and I'm only going to talk here about e-commerce. Now after that, around whatever time I met, that chronology, I tend to be very bad with the years and stuff. But when I met Swapnali, which was one of the best phases of my life, I always tell her, you are the best thing that happened to me in my life. So when I met Swapnali, both of us shared the same principles of wanting to help more and more women, and wanting to get more people on board who could take, because we know the skills we have. Can you hear me properly, Swapnali? Is my voice okay? It's just saying
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, thank you. So, we learned. She's so young, but she's been doing skincare for the last 10 years. So, we felt that if we know so much, I mean, what's the point of just hoarding it? Yes, we wanted to sell also, we sold also, but having the opportunity to interact with people and sharing our knowledge with people. Not that nobody does anything for free, guys, that we all know that, but we were very happy doing that, and both of us shared the same principles. Although there's such a huge age gap between us, we call each other our clones. So that was a very happy period of my life. And then we started Arali, and Arali is what it is today. It is a huge thing today. So in the meantime, we also started a e-commerce for home decor. Like I said, I've been doing candles for the last 25 years. Then there's another art form that I do, which is the white cement. So all this put together, and we were using energized crystals, like she just mentioned about healing candles and stuff like that. Healing candles is one of my most hot selling products on my website. Now, in last month, I made a sale of 4,32,000. Now, guys, this is the ad that you saw. Look here, I'm not at all, believe me, I'm not at all trying to show off what I'm earning or what I have been earning or what, I'm getting. It is not at all my desire to do that. All I'm trying to tell you here is that, when I got this figure of 4,32,000 plus something, so then there was a certain system that I used. Okay, there was a certain system, because sales don't happen like that. And you're all here to know what is sales. Nina also just said that she's doing so much, but she doesn't know how to sell beyond her friends and family. And I will talk in few words about friends and family also. But so we have a system in place, and I want to share with you that exact system, guys. It is my desire for you also to know that what exactly I did to achieve this figure. And I always say that if I can do something, you can do something. I'm a very ordinary human being, just like you and you and you and you and you. So we are all the same. So if I can do it, you can do it also. Now, having said that, let me just tell you about the home decor industry. Now, the actual home decor industry, which, what we are involved in, what all of us are doing, which is a small things, right? Decorative pieces and candles and stuff like that. The home decor per se is a huge thing, which includes furniture and furnishings and a lot of other things. So that whole thing, the whole huge home decor thing runs into billions of dollars only in India. But we are not talking about that. Now we are talking about this small. Guys, we will take questions. You please keep your paper and sorry, आवाज नहीं आ रही है. आप जरा आपका volume देख लीजिए, because yeah, आ रही है Swapnali? Sound is okay. My voice is okay.
No voice I can hear. Yeah.
Okay. So like I was saying, this thing that because we are small business entities, right? We are not into furniture. Furniture and all is mainly catered to by the huge people like Pepper Fry and all those kind of people. So we are the small. Now this small, whatever we are doing, like she's doing resin and I'm doing candles and my white cement geodes or whatever that is. Somebody is doing some table runner, somebody is doing macrame, somebody is doing whatever. So all these guys, this small section does not have a exact figure out in the research, exact researched figure out there. But the candle, let me tell you about only the candle industry, so you can get an idea about the entire our industry in general. So the candle industry itself, the share of the market share of the candle industry itself, candle thing itself is in 2023, it amounts to 2,400 crore rupees. I'm talking about rupees, okay? So 2,400 crore rupees, and this is growing exponentially. This is growing at the rate of 5% per around that much per year. So in 2028, it is expected to reach a figure of 3,000. This is all approximate and this is all Google figures, guys. I have not made up anything. So in 2028, it is expected to reach around 3,300, almost 1,000 crores more. So you can imagine, all you guys are, yeah, I mean, all you guys are, if you start your business now, you can imagine what you will be, 3 years down the line or 4 years down the line or 1 year. We talk about today. I talk about today. You put up your product today, you get business today. That is what I believe in. Same day, start getting orders. But I'm just saying that, just imagine where you can reach around that time, And also there are around 1.5 crore women entrepreneurs in the country, out of which only 1% are taking their business to the next level, as in, with resilience, with dedication, they are following up and they're not giving up. The rest 99% are giving up. And my desire for you is that I want to see you in that 1%, because I was a person who would easily give up. I would just say, "Arey, nahi ho raha hai, chhod do na, nahi ho raha hai, kya hai? Leave it, start." But now I can proudly say that I am in that 1%. So I want all of you to understand that you have to be in that 1%. With, the how and all we will talk later. So this is what. Then in my this we sold, that's what we sold. We are selling rather in Art Factor, like I said, geode pots and white cement articles and candles and so many other things. Basically candles and white cement. Okay, so what was, like I told you, we have over 60,000 students now. Not all have joined the groups and stuff, but that's okay. But then we get personal questions, we get questions on the group, and the most commonly asked question was that, how do I start a business? Okay, I've learned, and this is like almost every day I get personal messages, personal WhatsApp also. Then I give the link to join the business group and, then join this webinar and stuff like that. So most commonly asked question was, how do I start my business? And it's obvious, you've made a product, you know how to, like Nina said, she's making it, she's selling it to her friends and family and through Instagram and all. But then how does she go beyond it? And this is very natural that you will have the question, because you obviously you don't know. Even I did not know. But now that I do, and now I have my systems in place, and now I am making guys, there are so many of my so many beautiful ladies who have onboarded us. I will be sharing their success stories also from time to time. But there are so many who have started successfully doing it, right? So I've got a list of questions here, the most commonly asked questions that we get on a daily basis from our students, from, all those people who join us, who on board with us, or all those guys, mostly from our students. So then we decided to create a system and go beyond my existing students. Of course, my students are there, they are there, and we are always there for them. But then if we could reach out to more women across the country, wouldn't that be a lovely thing? And that's what we sat and we, we discussed, and then we put together a beautiful system, because we already have been doing that, been there, done that. So that is how we have come across something that I would like to share with you. Okay, so now what will be covered in this webinar is the questions. You must have seen the WhatsApp group. You must have read the message on the group. Now, guys, this is the point when you get your pen and paper ready, and you can write down any question. While I'm discussing these points, if you have any questions, we will take it after this segment. Okay, so the first question that we get asked is, how do I get started? I learned from you, we've learned from you, but now how do I get started? Now, how do I do my business? How do I get my sales is there, but how do I get started? So for me, apart from the other things like, website, blah, 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 whatever it is that you need to start a business, for me, the main thing, and I'm talking from experience because I had to learn it the hard way, and I knew that what I needed was passion. All of you have the passion. That is why you are learning different skills. But the most important things are, yes, passion, then the desire to do something, as in a deep felt desire that yes, I have to do it and I have to make it a success. Then the resilience, because yes, when I show you how to do it and stuff, yes, it could be easy for some, it would not be easy for some. I'm not saying that it's like a magic wand that will change your luck overnight. I'm not saying that, but yes, it can for those who have these qualities of resilience, dedication, desire to do something, and all these things put together, right, guys? This is what is needed to start, and then comes the actual process of starting your business. So now that you've decided to start your business, now what do you do? Okay, so the next question that we asked, and this is a very common question, and all of you will have this question because there are these are the basic requirements. So what licenses and registrations do I require to start a business? So before I talk about the licenses, what I would say is that once you decide to start your business, okay, start selling, and not only selling to friends and family like Nina or Meenal or Swapnali or Aarti or whatever. You are selling it across the country who don't know a Swapnali or a Meenal or a Aarti or a Nina, right? So they want to know your brand. They will relate with your brand. So you need to have a brand. Most of you, I can see quite a few of you have your brands here, the beautiful names also. So a brand is very important. It's a brand under which you will sell your home decor products, right? Then what are the licenses required? Now, to start a business, the basic license of basic MSME license is sufficient. MSME is the micro, small, medium enterprise, whatever. We fall under the micro category. So that MSME license, if you have that, that is quite sufficient to get going. Now, the next question that we get asked is, and I'm sure you all have, some of you might have written down this question also, do I need GST? But I will address that right now. GST, government has given us a leeway of doing some business, because right now I'm not earning anything. I'm starting my business. Where do I get all this money from, right? I'm starting from home. So I don't have that kind of money to invest, to pay GST returns every month, file GST returns every month. And so till you reach a figure, revenue of 20 lakhs, this is the figure as of now, this is the number as of now, till you reach 20 lakhs revenue, you do not have to, it's okay if you don't take a GST number, GST, okay? Because once you take GST, you have to keep filing returns and stuff like that. So let's not get into that. Only an MSME license is. MSME is a registration license, and GST is a tax. Okay, don't mix the two. This is something to start your business, and that is once you start your business, what tax you pay to the government. Then what is the minimum investment required? Now, let me here talk about the investment in terms of physical products that you buy. So say, for example, candles or white cement. White cement, you don't need much of investment because it is very, reasonably priced raw material. But wax and stuff like that, guys, I think, 2 to 3 to 4,000 should be more than enough for you to create at least 4 products And I would advise in the beginning, do not go for 10, 15 products, because if you're selling online, then it is very difficult to fulfill the orders. If you get 10 different orders every day, it is very difficult. That you will understand once you start doing something. So say up to 4,000 should be quite sufficient, I think. Not more than that. Then apart from that, maybe 2, 3 also is enough. Okay. Then can I start? The next question that was, can I start? Can I start from home, or do I need a place? Guys, do I need a place also was a very common question that we got. Now, one thing is there, after the lockdown, now anyways, home decor business and all, we don't really need a place per se, because, this doesn't need any FSSAI or any other such licenses. Nobody's eating it or whatever. So, place is not the concern, but but during lockdown, what has happened was many other industries also have got a leeway of starting from home, such as skincare, food businesses. A lot of businesses have got the thing of benefit from, not really benefit, but yeah, kind of benefit that they got from COVID, that they can do lockdown periods, that they can start from home. But this business, yes, definitely you can start from home, and we are going to address it about starting from home only. Okay, no taking place and all. That is a huge investment, and that is a totally different topic. Okay, then another important question is, do I need a website, or can I just sell via social media? Now, I will just take Nina. I hope you don't mind if I take your name so many times, but because you have spoken to us, I'm just referring you. Now, Nina just said that she is selling through Instagram. Okay. Now, I'll tell you a small thing about Instagram. When we started Instagram, we had a following of, I think, 30 or 70 odd followers. And today, after 2 years, almost 2 years, we have reached almost 10,000. So guys, and this is all organic. We have not pushed ourselves on anyone, or we've not bought any followers or nothing like that. These are real people who watch our real stories in posts on a daily basis. Okay. So, but although we have 10,000 followers, we don't get 10,000 likes for every post, reel, story. We don't get, right? Some of them see, some of them, after seeing also, they don't like. We post, so for example, we don't really sell through Instagram, but if we post something, we don't get inquiries for a particular product. So in spite of being so active on Instagram and everything, because there are so many players on Instagram and so many people there, that and also Instagram, when Instagram, somebody will ask you PP, right? PP is a very common question they'll ask you. Then you will say, please check your DM. Then you will write the price on their DM. Then they'll read the DM. In most cases, they will not even respond to your DM. And again, I'm telling you from my experience, I like something, I ask that person PP, and then I ask how much does this cost? And then they say check DM, and I check my DM and I don't respond. So this is very common thing that happens. So Instagram. But if you have a website, what a website does is that website gives you more credibility in terms of faith, trust. People can trust you. People can have faith in you. Even if you have an Instagram page and you say link in bio, people will go to the link, and then they will click on the link to your website, and that definitely makes a huge impact on your end customer, the number of customers that you can get to buying your stuff. End product is, we want to sell our stuff, right? Now, how do I get sales? Now, how do I get sales is also something that I will share with you what we are doing about that later. But what we do, how we get sales, Parul, you want to close your camera? So the main, no, it's okay if you don't, but I'm just saying. The main source of sales for us is Facebook and Instagram ads, guys. Because what happens is, through Facebook and Instagram, you can reach a wider audience. Right now, we are only doing through Instagram friends, family, and stuff like that. But these ads, these Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and through your website, it can take you to a wider audience, a huge audience across the country. And when I told you about the figures that I achieved uh, in my businesses, and I'm still achieving, it is uh, through mainly because it is reaching out to huge number of people all over the country. Okay, so and okay, we will talk about this in detail also in the further segment. So is there then another question that we got asked is WhatsApp marketing effective? Yes, WhatsApp marketing is certainly effective. What is WhatsApp marketing? Also, I'll tell you a very short thing about it. Now, you must be receiving, whenever you buy something from any website through Instagram or through, a website where they take your mobile number and your name and your email address, whatever, but mainly your mobile number, you have to give when you buy something. So they make a database of all those numbers, they collect all those numbers, and that company will send you whenever they are promoting a new product, or whenever they are giving a discount, or whenever they are they have a promotional offer on their website, then they will send you a WhatsApp marketing message. And believe me, these WhatsApp marketing messages are something I always get irritated with spam messages. But these WhatsApp, till today, not even a single WhatsApp message has made me upset or angry. Even if it is from Reliance store, from where I buy my phones, they tell me, yeah, this is the new phone, that is whatever it may be, I like to see their messages. If something that I've already purchased from some other shop, I click on that, different food or any other product that you buy, they all have. So if you have a WhatsApp marketing software, you can send multiple marketing messages to your customers without having to save them in your device, your phone, laptop, wherever. Okay, so they're very, very, WhatsApp software is very, very, very effective. Then how to do Facebook and Instagram ads. Now there is a proper system in place. I will talk to you about that. Facebook, Instagram ads, like I said, is my bread and butter. We survive on, we go, that is our go-to, and anybody's go-to. There are millions and I think billions of people, millions and billions maybe of people around the globe that are depending on Facebook marketing, and each and every one is getting business, guys. I already told you when I told you about the market share and how many women are successful and how many are giving up. Huge market is there. We should only know how to sell it. Okay, so we will talk about Facebook and Instagram ads also. Now, how soon will I start selling? Now, when I started Knots and Strings, I created an ad or my company created an ad, and that same evening I got an order. So you can get an order the same day. So I'm not saying like that. See, today we get around how many? I'll only talk about Arali, 40 to 45 on an average, 35, 40, right? Swapnali, students onboarding every day. That is only for our workshops, single workshops or 2 workshops or whatever. But you can, we have that. But even if you, for example, even if you get 4 orders a day, so that 4 orders, and on an average, you are selling something for how much? 500 rupees, 600, 500 rupees. So that is just 4 orders, guys, which is not difficult. We are getting 40 today because, of course, our ad budget is a little more and stuff like that. But even with a small ad budget, 4 orders a day are just a cakewalk. Not at all difficult. Believe me, with the right branding, right everything, right pictures, right everything, 4 orders a day are nothing. So that is 4 5s are say 2,000 rupees a day. So from the first month, 60,000 rupees. I'm giving a very conservative figure, guys. If I think, I don't even like to talk about 60,000 rupees because most of my people who have onboarded are earning much more. Recently there was one girl who shared her revenues with us, and she got some 83, right? So apparently 83 something, that Shreya or whatever. So it is very easy to get business online, guys. Don't worry about that. So how soon will you start seeing results? As soon as you want to see results would be my answer. Okay. Then there is a question that was asked, because a lot of people take pictures. Some my students, they share pictures in the groups and stuff. But then there are a lot of people who ask also that this is not a 1 second, guys. Just a minute. 1 second. So,
Yeah, yeah.
1 sec. Sorry. Okay. So a lot of people ask questions about how to take good pictures. Now, what are good pictures? Good pictures. See, even when you are like as a buyer, even you go to click on something, if that picture appeals to you, right? So how you take pictures in good sunlight and good props alongside. If you're doing an art home decor like a white cement or a candle, some other product kept next to it. So there is lot of things. What kind of backgrounds you will use, what lighting, like I told you, what kind of light you will take your pictures in, because we are used to taking pictures impromptu, right? We just take pictures and we don't think about all that. But when it comes to reaching out to people, when it comes to website or Instagram or Facebook or whatever it may be, to reach out to people, then good pictures definitely come into play. If your picture is good, half the battle won, guys. Picture branding and labeling and logo and everything good. Logo also should be, how should your logo be? Your logo should be very simple, where somebody should be able to read it. You've seen our logo very clearly, Arali. So, if it's too cursive and two letters one into the other and all, it's very, people try to have the time, it's human psychology. I'm not even trying to get into it. But if I look at the logo and then I see that I can't read, I say, chal chhod na, jaane de. I say that. Yeah, I'm sure you also say that you get irritated and you leave. So how simple your logo should be. Then how your colors should be, color of your, whatever your website and all now, that would depend on the kind of customers you are catering to, whether it's a younger age group or a middle age group or an elderly age group or men or women or children. All that will determine the colors of your, what kind of color combination you use on your website and all that. Right? So that is very important. Then, of course, labeling and packaging is very important. How to make labels. Labels should be nice, crisp and clear, with whatever is mandatory to write on the labels has to be written. So, how should the name be? The name should be very simple and clear. If you're selling, say, a candle, you're selling in intention. For example, I'll tell you what Aarti was just talking about, or what I sell. Now I sell most of my prosperity candle. That is my highest selling thing, guys. It's like selling, every day how many orders I get. No, it's really unbelievable. So intention candle, and then below I will write whatever. So all that is very important. Of course, we'll talk about it in detail. It must be confusing for you, so many things in one go. But don't worry about it. We will discuss everything in detail. And then a lot of people, in spite of having their website or whatever, even before they actually start selling on website, but mostly alongside your website, people also want to sell on Amazon. Or nowadays Meesho is gaining popularity. So Meesho, Amazon, so we all know they have a huge customer base, which is half the battle won for us. The customers, if we are selling a product that those customers want, then we are right there. So how to sell on Amazon, how to sell on Meesho, and all these things. So all these are the basic things that are required to actually get started. If I have spoken too much, don't get confused. Don't feel overwhelmed, guys. This is not at all overwhelming. Very, very easy. A lot of things that, we have a sister company and a digital marketing and web development and all company who are who do high end websites and all. But we are tied up with tied up means our sister company is doing this for us now. This project they are doing with us. But in spite of this, although we had such a great hand holding, guys, Swapnali and I have learned so many things on our own, isn't it, Swapnali? We've even pulled our hair sometimes. अरे नहीं समझ रहा है, क्यों नहीं समझ रहा है? But we have not let go, and not letting go and not giving up. It should be your mantra, right? So I think I have covered almost all the questions. So should we take questions now, Swapnali, before we go ahead in this?
Yeah.
Right, guys. So I'm sure you must be having questions. If you have any questions about starting your business, about anything, license, registration, photography, advertising, please go ahead, guys. We would be more than happy to answer your questions. Right?
Yeah. If you all can't talk, you all can also ask in the chat box, guys.
Yeah, Surbhi.
मैम मेरा सवाल ये था कि ये MSME जो लाइसेंस की आप बात कर रहे हैं ना, इसके लिए क्या मतलब मिनिमम क्या रिक्वायरमेंट कुछ देखते हैं वो लोग कि जैसे मैंने पता किया तो वो बोले कि आपको ना एक वो जगह भी देखने आएंगे कि आप कहाँ पे काम करते हो। ऐसा
आपने देखा? I'll just tell you about that also. आपने कहाँ देखा?
मैंने देखा नहीं है। मैंने ना पूछा लोगों से जो लोग काम कर रहे हैं, तो उन्होंने मुझको बोला कि लाइसेंस अगर आपको लेना है तो वो देखने आएंगे कि आपका अलग सेपरेट है या आप घर के किचन में काम कर रहे हैं। तो मैं आपसे जानना चाह रही थी कि इसके पीछे मतलब इसके लिए कुछ बेसिक उनके रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं क्या जो होने चाहिए हमारे पास? कोई उनका गाइडलाइन या प्रोटोकॉल हो जो हम फॉलो करें तभी हमको लाइसेंस वो लोग दे पाते हैं।
ओके, तो उसके लिए मैं एक चीज बोलना चाहूंगी। सबसे पहले if you know listen to people or if you ask questions to people, अलग लोग आपको अलग चीजें बताएंगे और उससे हम बहुत कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं, हम डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं। इसलिए हम कभी भी लोगों की नहीं सुनते। अभी MSME तो हमें पता है, हमने हमारे पास एक एजेंट को हमने ऑनबोर्ड किया है, तो वो ये सब करता है हमारे लिए, जैसे हम स्टूडेंट्स के लिए करते हैं। तो बट हम उसके अलावा अननेसेसरी सुरभि जितने क्वेश्चंस लोगों से पूछोगे, अलग अलग लोग, एडवाइस तो फ्री होता है, एडवाइस देने के लिए हर कोई तैयार होता है। तो सबसे पहले MSME इज माइक्रो स्मॉल एंड मीडियम एंटरप्राइजेस। तो माइक्रो इंडस्ट्री में हम आते हैं। वो होम बेस्ड बिजनेसेस, अभी मैंने बताया कि होम बेस्ड बिजनेसेस बहुत ज्यादा स्कोप है, स्कोप से भी ज्यादा गवर्नमेंट उनको बहुत सारे फैसिलिटीज दिए हैं होम बेस्ड बिजनेस एंड होम बेस्ड विमेन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स के लिए बहुत सारे फैसिलिटीज दिए। तो MSME के लिए आपको कुछ नहीं चाहिए, आपको सिर्फ एक ब्रांड नेम चाहिए। इनिशियली आपका आधार कार्ड के डिटेल्स चाहिए और आपका बैंक डिटेल्स चाहिए। वो आपका सेविंग्स बैंक भी होगा तो वो सब वही मांगते हैं और कुछ भी नहीं मांगते। और एजेंट के थ्रू जाओगे तो आपका फिर एक से एक लूप में डालेंगे और आपसे पैसे हटेंगे और कुछ नहीं करेंगे। ओके, आई होप आई आंसर्ड योर क्वेश्चन।
यस मैम, बिल्कुल। क्योंकि ना मैम एक मतलब मेरी नोन आंटी है, वो भी होम बेस्ड ये सब बनाती है, स्किन केयर प्रोडक्ट्स, और वो खुद ना इसकी प्रोफेसर है पॉलिटेक्निक कॉलेज में। तो मैंने उनसे बेसिकली लैब के लिए पूछा था क्योंकि जयपुर में मुझे कोई टेस्टिंग लैब नहीं मिल रही थी।
No. So we will not talk about that here because this is not for.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, Swapnali.
There are a few more questions.
Priyadarshini, I think Victoria had raised a question first.
We'll take her question. Priyadarshini, you want to go ahead and ask your question?
Yeah.
Ma'am.
Yeah, Priyadarshini.
Ma'am, I wanted to know, like a few weeks back, I had come across this Amazon selling thing, and I'm into handicrafts. So when I inquired about it, they said that you need to have a GST, even though you have not reached that level of sale, like 20, as you mentioned, 20 lakhs or whatever. But when I read about GST on the internet, it says that even though your business is not reached that level, still you need to take a GST number and you have to pay monthly returns for it. So how does that work? I mean, if I have to start off now with this kind of business, MSME as you mentioned, then how
See,
do I go about it?
we
Can
are
I
doing
take this,
business.
Neenal? Neenal, can I answer this?
Yeah, yeah, please.
So Priyadarshini, for Amazon, the rules are slightly different. Putting the products up and what all regulations they need, they are slightly different. They are not the, same when it comes to selling your products through website or Instagram. So
Okay.
yeah.
No, but as such, in general, they say that e-selling, if you have to do, you need to have a GST number. So if it is compulsory, then how do we go about it?
No, like Neenal said, till 20 lakhs you don't need. After that you need. After that it's
Okay.
important. Till then MSME is good enough.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah, a few more people have raised their hands,
Yeah,
Neenal.
Aishwarya.
Aishwarya.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask about sales. Like I have researched a lot on this topic, and I have a desert candles bath and a very creative, funky, sassy brand. So what I have seen is website, then ads, but then I was also thinking of going on Amazon, particularly Nykaa also. But for Nykaa, I wanted to ask you a little bit ki do they have a stringent policy and all, Nykaa, Myntra, or अ, मतलब बिजनेस करना है तो पैसे कम डाल दे और सेल्स ज्यादा चाहिए वरना इट्स नॉट इवन अ बिजनेस अंटिल यू हैव अ प्रॉफिट तो मेरे को आपके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से जानना था कि सेल्स के बेसिक्स क्या है लाइक एम आई गोइंग ऑन अ राइट ट्रैक और कुछ चाहिए और एम आई थिंकिंग टू बिग शुड आई जस्ट यू नो आई स्टार्ट विद इंस्टाग्राम एंड वेबसाइट फर्स्ट एंड देन गो टू ऑल ऑफ दिस ये मेरा सवाल है
So see, on Nykaa, you have to have a lot of licensing done. You need to have your brand registered. On Nykaa, you will hardly see any, handmade or handicraft products. So Nykaa, it is difficult to enter that. But like you only answered your own question, ki start from where you can start generating income. So Instagram, having a website, you know. So
I will
wherever
give
that.
you our give her our example. Now we do not sell on Amazon, we do not sell on Meesho, we do not sell anywhere. But Aishwarya, now again, I don't want to come across as showing off or whatever. But this is only for your benefit. I'm only saying it as an inspiration for you guys. We are only doing through our website. Not even we are not even selling through Instagram. Only our real stories we put on Instagram. But we are doing around 7-8 figures very easily. We are doing.
ओके
We don't expect you to do that. And first of all, one more thing that you said, am I thinking too high? Nothing is too high. First of all, believe that. When I said the first word, passion, inspiration, motivation, that comes in that category. Nothing is too high. If you have a goal of 10 lakhs a month, have that goal. You will start and you will do it. So for us, nothing is too high. Not because we are here where we are, but even otherwise, you can dream of anything and you will achieve it if you go the right way.
ठीक है मेक सेंस आई गॉट वन थैंक यू
Yeah. I will discuss it in the next segment also. I will tell you.
श्योर
Aarti was asking if MSME, what were you asking, Aarti? MSME, we will talk about that MSME. I will tell you about that.
There are a few more questions also.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you want to take Nina's question first and then I'll read from the chat box.
Okay,
Yeah, Nina.
Nina, tell me.
Yeah, my question is regarding GST only. Like we have GST, but अभी जैसे आपने बोला कि it's not necessary, but for website and for catalog making, is GST not necessary?
No.
It is not necessary. Now you have GST and you are paying returns. आप भर रहे हो, nil file कर रहे हो every month. Are you filing return nil every month?
Yeah.
You are, right? So see, government has given you. It is not what I am saying. We also started without GST. We were not paying GST when we started. Even when we started Art Factor, because I know that till 20 lakhs I don't have to pay. Then why should I? Because Okay, I might be making 10 sales a day or 12 sales a day, but if the government is giving me some facility, why not take it? Na? So we didn't have. So what you're saying is, if you're using it, then yes, you can. I mean, that will have. But are you going to sell whatever you're going to sell under one brand only? Under the
under one brand only. तो
then you
उसके उसके लिए फिर क्या जीएसटी नेसेसरी है, लाइक वेबसाइट के लिए या
but
फिर
you
कैटलॉग
already
के लिए?
have GST, na? You are saying.
वी हैव जस्ट जीएसटी, बट लाइक यू आर सेइंग ना कि अभी उसके उतना जरूरी नहीं है, एंड सिंस वी आर नॉट मेकिंग एनीथिंग, तो वी आर थिंकिंग ऑफ सरेंडरिंग इट आल्सो, द जीएसटी.
You can. I think you can. Because to tell you very honestly, there was a time when I had started something and I also had surrendered the GST. Because earlier what I used to do is, the moment I started my business, any business, whether it was chocolate, my FSSAI, current account, GST, everything I used to take and keep. And then when I wanted to not do it, I used to surrender. So you can surrender, but you will have to start it as a new entity now.
Like new brand, another
Not
brand.
You have not registered your brand or anything. Na? You're only selling to your family and friends, right?
हाँ.
And to Instagram. So why do you have to sell? You can use this same brand, right, Swapnali?
Okay.
She can use the same brand. You don't have to have another brand. I think she can register. Would you like to? Should we ask our?
No, we have those things, MSME certificates and all those. We are registered.
Great.
We are registered now. तो भाई जीएसटी का एक प्रॉब्लम था, लाइक वेबसाइट है, कैटलॉग है, एंड एक्सपोर्ट के लिए भी क्या जीएसटी जरूरी रहेगा?
एक्सपोर्ट का बहुत अलग है. एक्सपोर्ट का is a totally different ball game. There are so many things involved in that.
Yeah. Export is
very different. Yeah.
so that whole different topic only. Yeah.
Yeah, that you'll have to talk to your agent and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There
So,
are few questions here, so we'll just take them up.
yeah.
We need any other registration for skincare and food products? So that we are not taking in this webinar. Let's just keep it only about home decor, candles and stuff. And okay, Aishwarya, your question is answered. Does participating in local exhibitions help to raise sales? Nilanjana is asking.
See, local exhibitions, sales, as in, like I said, local exhibitions, you'll only meet up with local people. Okay. Now, if you have some products, say 10 different varieties of products, you have 100 or 200 inventory, 20 of each or 30 of each or whatever. But you are only catering to a certain audience, right? Now, yes, they are helpful, but when, right now, monsoons have started in most parts of India. So offline is totally closed. Nobody can go offline. There are no stalls. There are no exhibitions anywhere. Wherever there are those, open air kind of thing. And the big exhibitions like you do, where we are in Mumbai, so we have these big gift exhibitions in Worli and Goregaon and all these places. They're huge, but then their rents also run in lakhs. So depends on what kind of exhibitions you're talking about. If you're talking about the exhibition like I'm talking about Worli and all, where people from all business cross section of people come, they want to buy for the companies and things like that, then yes. But if you're talking about your local supermarket or your local mall where you're having a stall, then it's a limited thing. It is a good to have thing when you know that during Diwali here, this small lot of people come and they'll buy your stuff. But as a regular income, it is not. I mean, right, Swapnali? As a regular income, you can't really depend on it. Seasonal. It's seasonal.
Okay. There's one more question: how to register for MSME? That's what Aarti asked.
I'll tell you about that. No more questions?
Yeah, and Shikha is saying that, she joined late, so she was like, how to start a home-based brand. So that's what the whole webinar is about, Shikha. If you have missed out whatever parts, we'll be sharing the recording so you can go through the
Yeah,
recording.
the part that you missed now, you can just check online and then you can now pick up the rest.
Okay, there's one more question, Meenal. How do we increase our potential customers? How to increase sales, basically?
Yeah, so that is what we are talking about. So sales, sorry.
No, that's what you're getting into, na?
Yeah, I will get into that also. I will tell you about the product that we have created for you, and also, like I already discussed, our go-to is Instagram ads, Instagram and Facebook ads. You can also do inorganic, like no organic, no, sorry, organic things like you can post on other relevant groups, or you can. Have an account with Reddit or whatever. There are so many things how you can do organically also. Then, of course, slowly grow your Instagram brand, slowly grow your Facebook brand. But that is a very slow process, guys. Depending on how niche your product is and how good your pictures are and how good your reels, there is a lot of work that is required. So for me personally, today I want to start something. All I have to do is book a domain name. I have got a sister company who will park it on our server, and I just have to do it and start my thing. So best for me is, if you ask me, the best thing to reach people is through a website and Facebook and Instagram ads. Yeah, apart from that, all these other things that I said. Yeah, Swapnali.
Yeah, so I don't see any more questions. No, there are. How can we get licensed through online? So Dhanuj Dhanuja will be getting into that about the license.
Deepshika, I think, has asked a very good question, which I forgot actually. Sorry, I want to address that. Can you read her question?
Yeah, I did run Instagram ad, but I did not get too much customers from it. Should we simultaneously run ad and Facebook separately? Also, do we need to spend huge amounts of money to run these ads? Deepshika is asking.
Should I?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a very nice thing, and like I said, although we have a full-fledged company of company that's doing really well, both Swapnali and I have learned this thing on our own now. Most people, one small thing that I forgot to tell you, what people are doing wrong in Instagram is, or Facebook is, people are doing boost post, like, guys. Now, when I started my Shibori, my knots and strings in 2013, I used to do boost posts and unimaginable orders. But today, boost post doesn't work. So, because there are so many more businesses in the market, so many businesses that Facebook has to, share with relevant people, that our ads, our posts sometimes most times gets lost also. And what also, one more thing I'll tell you, small thing. Now, when I made a Facebook page on that, I have over there, I still have that page of around 40,000 or more, I think, followers. But today, if I post something on it, I will not get more than 15 likes or 20 likes. So it is not reaching out to people. Now, if you ask about ads, Facebook and Instagram ads work for both, right? The ads work for both. Okay, so you don't have to make any separate ads or whatever, one ad. Also, I will explain to you about the ads also in detail. I will explain to you in a bit. Also, you are talking about the budget. Now, we advise our students or our clients who on board with us, you can start with as little as 200 rupees a day. And believe me, although we are doing so well, and we still start with 200. If we start any new project, we start with 200 rupees a day. So that is not at all a big thing. You get one order and you cover up for the whole thing, right? And like I said, starting with a minimum of 4 orders is just so simple, guys. Only thing is that you have to make a good product, make the right product, a good product in terms of where people will want to come back to you and stuff like that. Yeah, so don't worry about the budget. You don't have to spend.
Yeah. 2 more questions. Is it necessary to post real stories every day on Instagram? So
Actually, then.
yeah, so reels not every day. You can post 2 to 3 reels a week, and stories you need to post 5 to 6 stories in one day. Ideally, I'm telling you, and they need to be spaced out. So one in the morning, then one after 2 hours, then another one after a couple of more hours. So, and post if you're just starting out, we recommend that post every single day. But then once people start seeing your post and you start getting traction on your account, then every day does not make sense. Then you need to start posting once in 2 days, 3 days. You need to give your post enough time to reach, its complete audience. So I hope that answers your question. If you're just starting out, post every day. Do, have as much movement or as much as possible going on your Instagram account. There's one more question from Shraddha. You want to add something?
No, that's right. How to get? She
How
asked something else before this.
how to get more followers on Instagram, and how much cost to make website and domain?
So we'll talk about that domain and website. But how to get followers is through this only.
Yeah.
Reels
If
and
they
so-
like, if they like what you are, what you're providing them on your Instagram page, they will follow. So you have to understand who your audience is and then accordingly make them. You know.
Yeah, Shraddha. Okay. You're welcome.
Okay. So yeah, I don't think there are any more questions.
So
Oh.
shall I go to the next section?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, guys, if you go out, if whatever I've spoken, how can we target corporates for bulk
For
orders?
bulk orders.
So, see how we are targeting. I'll tell you how we are targeting corporate. We are not really targeting now. We are uh, getting orders because people know that we are doing it, and we are except for art factor and a and another this, we are not really so much into making. So, but how we are getting is that, see, one more thing I'll tell you. Somebody just asked a question about a local selling in local your local exhibitions. So I can vouch for sure. My first company where we used to do handmade paper products, I all my corporate orders I got through one exhibition. That time there was no online and all, guys. I used to just do it in my local market here. So I had got my bulk orders through them. Then another thing, now you can't send mailers and all because people, that is all old fashioned. People don't read such mails and they spam, they think you're spam and they put you in the spam folder and stuff. But first, to begin with, you can just start with, obviously there will be someone in your family, who works in a company. So you can, in that way, you can, create some products, some beautiful products, and you can approach them through local exhibitions. Yes, you can also say that we take corporate orders. Then even through your website, we get a lot of inquiries through the website, right, Swapnali? We have got a lot of inquiries through the website.
Your website.
Mostly
Website and India Mart also.
India Mart. We have listed ourselves on India Mart, and through the website, I'll tell you who we've got, guys. Very I don't know if we have, I don't know what they have targeted, what our target audience is, because I'm not savvy with all that. But we are getting more of these event planners and wedding planners and all. So they are giving us an order for 500,000 pieces of candles or whatever, decor, candle holders or whatever. But they are adding it to their hampers. So now we have reached a stage where they are even taking, bulk and store, not candles, of course. Candles you can't stock, but other stuff, and they're using for other events and stuff. So you can, even on your website, there somewhere you can promote yourself as we accept bulk orders or contact us for bulk orders, things like that. And once you get one person or one company or somebody telling you to showcase your products, so you'll take your products and show them and stuff like that, then they like it, and then they like the price. Of course, bulk orders, if you go to corporates, they will bring you down very badly, so be prepared for that. You have to already hike your price a lot to, have to come down. But yes, once you get one order, then you will get the confidence and you will know how to go about it. So the first thing is, I would recommend, approach your friends and family, whoever has something, tell them you're doing this. Now Diwali is, you still have time for Diwali, so you can do that. Or if you get your website made now, you have enough time till Diwali. You can make products for that, and you can say order for Diwali, the bulk orders for Diwali and all that, like that. Diwali, birthdays, what is that? Baby showers, weddings. Weddings will get a huge number of orders for weddings, guys. And you will also get huge number of orders for weddings. It's very easy. And candles, I think, is the easiest thing. Home decor is the easiest thing because we don't need any licensing. We don't need anything. Once you reach 20 lakhs, get your GST, open your current account first only. I like to do that. But I mean, it's very simple. You don't have to get into the nitty-gritties of licenses and what is that called, testing, lab testing, and all that. Yeah. I hope I was able to answer you here.
Yes, she's giving a thumbs up.
Thank you, dear. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it. I don't see any more questions. How much cost is involved in website and domain?
Yeah, I will just tell you about it. How much cost? If you look on Google now, guys, a normal a company of our level, our sister concern, because they are doing orders worth lakhs and all, for one e-commerce website, I think they charge what, 30,000, Swapnali? They charge 30,000 to 40,000 and all for a normal e-commerce website, unlimited products and all. So anything from 8,000 to 40, 50, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, whatever. Domain is not expensive. You have to select your brand, and you have to then, see your domain. Now, for us, we were lucky that we got Arali Beauty, but we didn't get .com. So, we got .co. .co is good enough for us. So our name and our brand matched. But in most cases, what happens now, for example, this thing is Dale House, right? So, or Dali or whatever, Dale House, I'll pronounce it as Dale House. So, you might not get the domain dalehouse.com or whatever. So that you have to just see. But your brand, I think your brand can be, she's expert at branding and all, the brand can be a little different from the website, right, Swapnali? Huh?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So domain name is not very expensive. Domain name will cost you on an average, I think, 500 rupees a year, or less only. I'm just saying the higher figure is less than that. And the initial year, you can book it for 2 years, and then you can book it for every year. Or when you decide to take your business, and when your business is scaling, then you can do it for 10 years. All our domains are registered for 5 years or 10 years or whatever it is. So we don't have to worry now about any domain, and you'll get the notification. So websites are that much. So exactly, guys, this is why we have put up a product together. And like I told you, this was mainly for the students who have onboarded with us, because they were asking questions. And then so many of them have made website. And believe me, one thing, do not think that, my neighbors also doing the same product. How can both of us sell? Both of us can sell. If two people are selling in the same house, selling from the same house, also same product, both of you can sell, guys. You just have to find your niche audience, your niche customer, and you can sell. And that is what we are, we decided to put this together with. And we wanted to, like I said, we really wanted women to come up and show the inclination to start their own business and stuff like that, and that is why this product that we've come up with, I'm going to present to you. You can I will just create a logo.
Wait, let me read it. Create a logo is useful for sharing products related to reels or ads. Create a logo is useful for sharing product related. Okay. I don't think I understand the question. Do we need GST to take corporate orders even if my sales is less than 20 lakhs? No, you don't need.
See, if you are going through someone, through a known person, they will not be so finicky. But if you are approaching, or somebody approaches you through your website and all, they might want to know if you have a GST number. See, if you get a corporate order, that order will be nothing less than 2 lakh rupees. Believe me, guys. I mean, 2 lakh rupees is a very normal, common thing. So you just spend whatever 2,000 or whatever they take to register your GST, and you can register your GST. If you're getting the thing, getting a corporate order, for sure you can register for a GST. Now it's not a big deal. And I mean, yes, some people might ask for it. Some people might ask for it. We don't know, but yeah, they might ask for it. We have our GSTs and all in place, so we've never had that issue. But yes, they could ask, because they want to know your authenticity and stuff like that. So then you get a huge order, you get your GST done now. Big deal. Yeah, not a problem.
Shruti is asking, if I am already a director in a company which has a big turnover, can I still register for an MSME for a new brand?
It's not a government organization, right, where you're working, Shruti?
But I think if you're
No, it's
working...
not. No, it's not. I'm basically a director on paper. I'm really not working.
Sorry?
I'm not working. I'm a director right on paper in my husband's company.
See, that is how what are your company policies, no? So you have to check that out. Otherwise, you can, I mean, there may be so many people who are doing it on the, without letting the company know or whatever.
Yeah, so the only issue that arises is from the company's side, but since it's like your own company and like your husband's company, I don't think it should be
no problem. Yeah, absolutely.
MSME, yeah, there's no issue with MSME. Yeah,
it's only the company that will take objection. Government servants can't do their own business. Bank employees can't do any business. So these are company issues, because companies don't want their employees to be diverted from what they are supposed to do. But you don't worry. For you, there is no problem.
Thank you.
just creating a logo is needed. Yes, you need to have your logo. You need to have like some branding so people,
Creating a logo is not at all a very difficult thing. It is a very basic and simple thing. We will talk about it also. No, Swapnali, she does creative work, all that kind of work.
Yeah. So I think, should we start, because it's...
He just said something about GST. Somebody asked something about GST for Amazon.
Yeah, for Amazon, they ask for GST, but is it possible to register your brand without GST? I've been trying for many days. Want to register for candles and genuine crystals, which I sell. So for Amazon, you need a GST. For Amazon, GST is needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, guys, with your permission, I will just share a small PowerPoint presentation with you. Yeah. And just see, I mean, we go through it and then we just talk from there. Okay. Just give me a minute. I'll share it. So this is the project. This is the program that we've, product that we put together for all of you, to benefit you. Just give me a minute. One second. Oh, okay. 1 second. Sorry. Okay. So I'm sorry. So this is this program is called the Home Decor Crafts Academy. As you saw in the ad, most of you who come from the ad, this is the Home Decor Crafts Academy business bundle. Okay, so now I can understand, and we have been there and we have gone through it about, you know, price crunch or whatever it is. You know, sometimes we are not even sure if this is going to work, so we don't want to really end up spending too much for. Swapnali, is my PPT clear?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
Okay. So that is how we have put together this program, okay, and which I would like to share with you. Now, what is included in this? Now, every point in this thing I have already discussed with you, what it does and why is it important and all that, right? So the first thing is that if you, in this bundle, we put a bundle where you get all access pass to 17 art and craft courses. And guys, believe me, these courses, most of these, not most, all of these are business specific courses. Most of our students are doing business using the skills that they have learned here. And it's not just about candles. There are several candle courses. So if you want to specialize in any particular candle, you can. Every detail is taught, and every workshop will have about minimum six videos, or minimum 6 different types that we taught, at a maximum of 12, 13, anything, guys. That is not the limit. Okay. So these 17 courses on our website are priced at 9,283 altogether, right? Total of that. Then e-commerce. Now, somebody just asked, Shraddha, I think, asked now somebody asked how much would an e-commerce website cost for selling online, or how to. Now, e-commerce website, like I said, anything from 8,000 to 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, whatever, an e-com. But what we are giving here is that this is the price, guys. So we are giving an e-commerce website for a fully functional e-commerce website where you can add your products, you can add unlimited products, even if you're doing multiple products like candles and white cement, and some other home decor products. The category would be home decor. So you can add unlimited products, add pricing, description, your logo, your colors, you can use your images, your about us info, whatever else that you want to write about your company, whatever it is. Like I said, we take bulk orders, and all those things are explained. We give a website where you get to do all this, plus you also get a backend where you can yourself do all this. You get the flexibility of doing it yourself, so you don't have to depend on somebody else to do it for you. And you also get we also give you a dedicated support person who will be always there to answer any questions that you may have, because initially some of us might have problems, right, understanding or whatever it is. So we have a dedicated support person to help you with that. Okay. Then the next thing is MSME or Udyamadhar business registration. So we have included the MSME Udyamadhar business registration also. We do that for you. I just explain what details. Of course, we will again explain what details, what are the requirements for your for registering for Udyamadhar. So we need we do this MSME. This is also included in the package. Okay. Now, WhatsApp marketing. I explained about WhatsApp marketing. Why is WhatsApp marketing software important? So we also provide you with a WhatsApp marketing software where you can send, like I said, unlimited messages, WhatsApp messages, WhatsApp marketing messages to your customers without having to save their numbers. Okay. Then brand designing logo. Now somebody was just asking, do we have to make a logo, and so I can understand. Even I don't make a logo myself, because that is not my forte. I don't do it. But if I learn it, if I do something, if I have to do it, Then we have got a brand designing, logo and label designing course. Now brand designing, everything will be spoken about in that course. It will be a video course. Then how to design your logo and labels on Canva, the software called Canva, right, Swapnali?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's right.
So logo and brand designing course will be provided by us, at the end of which you will be very easily able to create your own logo, create your labels, create your brand. You will, because we are also giving you something that I will just talk about it just in a minute, guys. Okay. Then Facebook ads mastery course. So right, just now somebody was, I'm sorry guys, because so many questions now, I don't remember your name, but please forgive me for that. But someone asked the question as to how to do Facebook ads or how to do Instagram ads. Do you have to do we have to make different ads for Facebook and Instagram? So we have created a course, and all this is done by our sister company, which is ASR Media Pro, who have been in this business for the last several years, and they are doing high-end websites, mobile apps, iPhone and Android and apps and all those kind of things. So they will be doing this, right? So this Facebook ads mastery course is created by our sister company SR Media Pro, and you will learn absolutely everything and it is very simple, guys. Right now, if you're thinking about it, Facebook ads mastery course and all, don't let the words confuse you. It is very, very, very easy. Once we show you how to do it, it's a very simple thing. I had done my first ad myself, I remember, so don't worry about it. So this will teach you how to sell, how to create high converting ads that sell. Now you make an ad, but how does that ad, how does that ad have to be? It has to be a high converting ad. Okay, so we teach you that, how to do that. Then we set up a Facebook. I have a thing with how to set up your Facebook pixel, how to do Facebook pixel integration with website. And a special tool, we give you a special tool that creates laser targeted buyers audience. Now, what is a laser targeted buyers audience? For example, you make a particular product, just by putting it on the website or just by making an ad on the website, it is not going to reach out to the person that will buy from you, right? So laser targeted audience is the person, that one person or those people who will buy from you. Now, what this pixel does is that it sees, it gives you the details about how many people have come to your website, how many people have added to your cart, how many people have abandoned, how many people have left your cart, so many things. So what this information does is that Facebook then takes this information and then it only selects those people who are more likely to buy your product. Okay, so it kind of sieves it. Chanta hai bolte hain na, chante jata hai. So when with correct pixel integration, Facebook will sieve the audience, unwanted audience, and it will only have the targeted buyers there for you. Okay, so this is what we are giving. Then we have, guys, this is really like a Bible. Just understand this. This is a step-by-step business blueprint. Much of it I've spoken, but we have spoken a lot in this webinar. But there is so much more to Instagram, Facebook, ads, this, that, selling, branding, marketing, creating your presence, and so many things. So we have a step-by-step business blueprint PDF, which is of around, I think, 190 or 197 pages, which we give to you in this program. This is a roadmap from start to scale. That is how you start and you scale. And the pitch that we have for our people who take this is, when you start, guys, in the first 3 months or 6 months, you will, this is a commitment. This PDF itself is sufficient to for you to achieve the target of 1 to 1.5 lakhs in the first 6 months. And this is not a joke. This is not a hawe mein baat. This is a real figures. These are real figures that people are achieving, guys. Okay, and we have helped people do this. Okay, so and then we also have a now photography. Now, like I said earlier, photography is very, very important to showcase your product to your customer, to your prospective buyer, right? So we have created a catalog photography course where you can take high converting product images for social media and website. Now, Facebook will have a certain Facebook pictures are a certain way. I'm just Swapnali, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just saying. So, you know, website will have certain pictures. Your Instagram will have certain pictures, right? So we have created a catalog photography course. You also get a catalog photography course in this program that we are providing for you. And guys, I've not mentioned the prices. I'm really sorry, but these are the, you know, our normal prices for all our courses. I will just show you in the next this. Okay, so apart from that, we also have an extensive video on how you can sell on Amazon and Meesho. So it's a course, Amazon and Meesho course, which will help you boost your sales 10x. Okay, 10x as in by 10 times. So as we said, Amazon also already has a certain audience. Meesho is coming up, but it is coming up very fast. So we have created a course on Amazon and Meesho as well, which is guaranteed to boost your sale by 10x. And a lot of people had this question about Amazon. So, if you know, for those of you who are not aware of Meesho, Meesho is also a marketplace. Recently, a couple of years old, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a relatively new marketplace. And Amazon, we all know our go-to is always Amazon, right? So we have an extensive course on this as well, right? Then, this is something very interesting. We have access to a business mastermind group. So we give you access to a exclusive business mastermind group where a panel of experts are available for assistance and support. So naturally, you will need support, right? Whenever, at least while you're in your starting phase, you will have questions, you will have certain hurdles that you may want to cross or whatever it is. So you may have certain questions, and we have a group of experts available for assistance and support in business setup and scale. Now, like I told you, our sister concern ASR Media Pro has been in business for the last many years, and they are doing revenues into crores every year. So you know, they are I mean, I don't have words to explain, not just because it is our sister concern, but just as a company, they are just, you will understand when you come on board and join us, you will know what kind of services they give and what kind of, you know, value they give to your. Swapnali, did I talk about the Facebook and Instagram ads?
Yeah,
I did.
you mentioned that.
Sorry. Okay. So the total package, now that is a priceless thing, okay, the business my mastermind group, because we have like-minded, we like to have like-minded people there where you will even motivate each other. Of course, WhatsApp groups and all are there for motivation, but a business group exclusively, you know, when you meet like-minded people, when you hear people's stories, it really motivates you to believe that if she can do it, I can do it, right? If Meenal can do it, why can't I do it like that? Right? So this is the total package, guys. This is the whole thing that I explained to you. Yeah, I will not waste your time and go through this again. I will just tell you. So the total price of this entire thing is 50,777 rupees. Okay, the whole thing that I spoke to you about and shared you in this presentation. Okay, now when we started, like I said, what we shared with our students was, and when we started sharing this, when we first launched this plan to our list, to our catalog, the price was, we gave a 70% discount on the 50,777. And those 50,000 is also a very conservative figure. Those are our rates. If you go out in the market, 100%, guys, it will be 4 times that, for what all you're getting in this. So then we gave a 70% off at a launch price, and had a launch price of 12,999 rupees. Yeah, this was when we launched up this plan to our list. Now, what happened was, we did get a few registration and login and stuff. I mean, people talking to us and stuff like that. But one thing that we we got from our students, not students, people who are desirous, students also desirous to take up this thing, was that, I really like your plan, and it's very beautiful, and we want to do all of this, but 12,999 or 30,000 is a little high price for me. If you could, if it had been a little less, because like I said, we are not sure about whether we are, going to take this business, how far we are going to take this business. We will, but I'm just saying. So then, we took up those questions, and a lot of ladies were saying that. And I've also related to that, because there was a time when even 7,999 or 6,999 or 4,999 or 3,999 would have been a large amount for me. So, then we just sat again, we got our heads together and we got thinking. And then what we did was that we got this price down to, we gave as an additional discount of 4,000 rupees, and we priced this at 7,999. Now, this 7,999 is so much less than if somebody buys all the 17 courses, right?